Let's have an example of time advance and delay. We have Fn given by this sequence, and we take the Z transform of this. So simply taking the Z transform of Fn is equals to 1 minus 1 Z minus 1 minus 0.5 Z minus 2 minus 0 Z minus 3 plus 1.5 Z minus 4 plus 3.5 Z minus 5, and so on. So simply we take the coefficients and we use the necessary time index. This is the answer of f of z. The Z transform of this sequence is simply taking the coefficients multiplying by the corresponding z to the coefficients index, negative index. Now, remember we use the property for time delay. Time delay basically means shifting the whole sequence to the right hand side, while time advance means shifting the sequence to the left hand side. Please be careful. On one of them, you need to use the corresponding delay n-2 for both Fn as well as Un, while the other one is n+2 and Un. Let's see what this 2 means. In Fn-2, Un-2 basically means we're shifting the entire sequence. So this entire sequence delayed by 2. So this is index equals to 0, index equals to 1, index equals to 2, index equals to 3. So basically, the entire sequence is copied and pushed backwards. So now let us take the Z transform of this. It is simply, since we are taking the unilateral Z transform, it starts from the index 0. So this is 0, Z0, plus 0z minus 1 plus 1z minus 2 minus 1z minus 3 minus 0.5 z minus 4, and so on. Compare the Z transform of this to the Z transform of this. What is the difference? It is simply z minus 2 times the original f of z. So you can compare this sequence to this sequence. If we do z minus 2 multiplied by this z, this sequence of f of z, then we'll get f of z times z minus 2, the Z transform of Fn minus 2, Un minus 2. Now we are going to deal with the time advance examples. The time advance example is this. We are going to shift the sequence, now the entire sequence, to the left, in this example by 2 samples. So what happened? We'll ignore these first 2 samples because they have been shifted to negative time index. So minus 0.5 becomes time index at time 0, at index at time 1, time 2, and so on and so forth. So basically, we have the old sequence, most of the old sequence, except these 2 guys. We have thrown them away because we have multiplied by Un. We have shifted the entire sequence to the left hand side, and we threw away those anti-causal because we are only taking the unilateral Z transform. So what do we do? Okay, so let's take the Z transform of Fn plus 2. The correct expression should be Fn plus 2 Un. Okay, and the reason is sometimes they do not put Un there is because we are always taking the unilateral Z transform. See, the index starts from 0. So once we have shifted the sequence to the left, we ignore them completely. Now we'll write the expression here. The expression is identical to z squared times f of z, subtracting away those two guys that were original there on the causal part, which is the first signal 1 as well as the signals 1. So let's say this is 1a, this is 1b. Where are they? This is 1a and this is 1b. Okay, because they have thrown away. Fz still retain 1a and 1b. That's why we have to remove them. Okay, with this example, I hope you have enough practice for time delay and time advance. Thank you.